Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaitlyn and today I'm going to show you my top kitchen tools and why I love them so much. Everything that we have here, everything that I got, I purchased off of Amazon, and I have all of the links in the description so you can get the same exact stuff. To start, I'm going to show you my favorite of all time, my rolling pin. When I was in baking school, we actually had wood ones and they would absorb odors and colors and flavors. So I love this stainless steel because it won't absorb anything. It's dishwasher safe and it doesn't have handles. It doesn't have any logos, so nothing will transfer onto dough. This is my all-time favorite rolling pin I've ever used, and I will never buy another one. And it's very affordable too. I have tried a lot of knives in my day, but none compare to these. These are the sharpest knives I've ever used. They're completely balanced and they're really comfortable. They're great for all hand sizes too. I have really little hands and my husband has big hands, and it's comfortable for both of us, which usually when I use other knives, it's not comfortable. I don't feel like I have control over the knife, but with these, I feel like I have complete control. So this is the G80 Santoku by Global. It cuts through everything like butter, and if you think knife sharpness and knife quality doesn't matter, wait till you actually try a good knife like this, because you could do a blindfold test. That's actually a great idea for our channel. But doing a blindfold test, if you put, for instance, this knife, this was probably like $15. This is a knife I've had since cooking school. If you blindfolded me and I tried these side by side, I'd know instantly this one, because it just cuts through everything so freaking easy. Also, along with this knife to match these steak knives, and they're also by Global, they're super lightweight and they cut through steak like butter. They're comfortable in your hands, and because they're so light, you feel like you're not even holding, you feel like it's like almost an extension of your own hand. You don't feel like you're holding a tool. So I love these knives. These would be a great gift if you're giving somebody a housewarming gift, or for a birthday, if somebody loves to cook or loves steak, this would be a really good gift. You have to have a knife block, and I will tell you why. Because if you put a knife like this with a cover inside of a drawer, there's gonna be other things in the drawer that knock it around, and you're gonna start getting scratches here, you're gonna start getting it chipped, and you really don't wanna do that if you're spending the amount of money you're spending on this kind of a knife. So if you have good quality knives, make sure you take care of them. You also are gonna need a sharpener. So try to sharpen your knife every time you use it. That's good for the integrity of the knives. So all around, if you're gonna have nice knives, you definitely need a knife block. It's also universal, so it goes with any knife brands. There's a bunch of different sizes. This is my knife sharpener. And you have a bunch of different slots in here with different sizes. So this is definitely one of my absolute favorites and must-haves. Next, we have these salt and pepper shakers. They actually grind fresh pepper and salt. It's one-handed also, so if you're cooking with stirring a pot or doing something else with the other hand, you can do this with one hand, and it doesn't take much effort at all. And this is good for like big hands, small hands. My husband actually uses these a lot and he loves them. Next up is my spoon rest. So this is really cool because it's almost like a work of art. It's like a conversation piece. That's why I love it. If you don't know what a spoon rest is, when you're cooking, you put your spoon on here and it keeps your counter clean and it keeps the spoon clean too. And it's just so pretty. I used to live in Chicago, so it reminds me of the bean, the sculpture in Chicago. Another thing I love is this champagne stopper. This is a must-have if you have champagne and you don't drink it all. Me and my husband, it's just us here, we don't drink champagne that much. We got a bottle of champagne for New Year's Eve, and we had like a glass each and there was a lot left. So I used this, and when I went to go open it back up, 2 weeks later, it popped so loud, my ears were ringing, and there were bubbles still in the champagne. So this works really, really well. Your champagne won't go flat. Everybody has chip clips, but I don't think many people know about stainless steel chip clips. They're super strong and they won't break. I know the plastic ones, you know, are very flimsy and they tend to break. They're very strong, they're dishwasher safe too, and they come in a pack with different sizes. So I really love these, and these are gonna be around forever. I mean, because they're stainless steel, they're gonna last a long time. So another thing that I really love is my cookie scoop. It's actually a melon baller. You've probably seen this at hotels or restaurants, how they get the melons and balls. They use this, but I use this as my chocolate chip cookie scoop. It's my thing. I make tiny cookies and they're just so much cuter, and you can package them in smaller boxes and give them to people, and they feel like they don't have to eat as much because they're tiny. One of my other top favorites is my prep bowls. These are little 3-inch prep bowls, and you can put sauces or dips in them. So you could serve them on the side of something, or you can use them for prepping in your kitchen. If you haven't checked out my KFC chicken recipe video, I used these for that video, and it was really helpful because it got confusing with the 11 herbs and spices. So this really helps to prep everything out, and it saves you time essentially. You need a set of kitchen tools, and this is the one that I got off Amazon, and it comes with 6. They're all stainless steel. You can put them in the dishwasher, and they come with a lot of different things. Moving right along, over here is my rice container. If you guys eat a lot of rice like we do in this house, this is gonna be your best friend. It has the measurements here. It has this pouring spout. So right when you get home from the grocery store, cut open your rice bag, you pour it all in here, and you know how much you have. And because it's clear, you know when you're running out too, so you can get some before you run out. It also has this measuring cup here, and what you do is you pour it, super easy, and then you put in your rice maker or your pot, and then to put it back in, or if you're getting home from the grocery store and you have rice, you just put it in there. And that way you don't have to run around getting a measuring cup, or you don't have to forget your measuring cup inside the rice bag, because I've done that before and almost thrown it out. So this is very useful in my kitchen. Next up is these mixing bowls. These are my favorite mixing bowls, the best I've ever used. When you're mixing stuff, it's important to have silicone on the bottom, because this is gonna keep your bowl from moving around. If you're using a hand mixer, or if you're just tossing ingredients, you really need to have this because it won't slip on your counter. I've had other mixing bowls without it, and they're just completely useless because you have to use your other hand to hold it down. And they're all in varying sizes. But also, I mean, these just have so many great things. They have the measurements engraved on the inside, so you know how much liquid or soup or whatever you put in here, rice. This is what I usually use to save rice or soup. Put it in here, put the top on, and this is airtight. This isn't one of those like flimsy tops that just falls off. These are airtight, so you can literally, like I've accidentally dropped a bowl and nothing spilled out. So they're also dishwasher safe too. So these are just the best mixing bowls ever. These are my favorite kitchen tools. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget, all of the links are in the description for everything that you saw here. So go ahead and check those out. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment below what you think, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, and I will see you guys next time.